What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the No Shame podcast. I am your host, Blaze, with the co host, Undead Wolf.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
And we have a guest today. It is Anvo.
What's going on, everyone?
How you doing today?
Doing pretty good.
I don't know. So recently, a lot's happened in the gaming industry. So, there was a Fortnite update, Fortnite Festival. Have you been playing Fortnite recently, Anvo?
Nope. No, I'm not big in Fortnite, unfortunately.
So good. Don't worry. But yeah, no, Fortnite had an update. It's okay. I'm not feeling it at the moment because it was meant to be Dead Mouse or what's it? Daft Punk for Fortnite Festival.
Daft Punk, yeah.
And then
Okay.
it ended up being Bruno Mars. So we got
Again.
so we got three Bruno Mars skins.
Okay.
But so tell us, what got you into like content creation?
Well, I've always been watching YouTube since I was a kid, so it's just always something that I've been wanting to do for the longest time. Becoming an adult, I just decided I'm not gonna figure out what I want to do unless I put myself out there and try to do it. So I gave it a shot. Did a couple of sniping montages for I think Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 3. And that just kind of snowballed into joining the Merc content team. And then that snowballed into becoming the content team lead there. So kind of
That's amazing.
how it went.
Yeah. So what got you into Merc?
Yeah.
Oh, so I had recently just partnered with Dubby back in October of 23 or 20
Okay.
October of 2023. And I just I think a week after I partnered with Dubby, they had teamed up with Merclan, and it's like, that looks pretty cool. So I applied, and about 2 or 3 weeks later I heard back from, I don't even remember who I heard back from, but I heard back and joined up.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Me and Blaze, so with me, I applied last year, so I heard of Merclan through Dubby. So I thought, okay, cool. So I might as well apply. So I did.
Mm-hmm.
And then within a matter of 24 hours, I got in. I did have an ambassador role, but they took it away from me because there was a specific meeting I was meant to go to because there was a lot of ambassadors that didn't go to a lot of meetings. So that specific meeting, I didn't go to it because I was busy, and obviously they took it away from me because they wanted me to be there.
I found out
Right.
of Merc through finding clans on Twitter. And I've been
A lot
Merc
of
for
people
2
do that.
years.
I've been Merc for 1 year, so that's a W. What's it on PlayStation? I've just had a look now. There's a recent sale on PlayStation, so I'm thinking I might cop something. I'm gonna actually have a look at the games now. Hold on.
While he's looking at
Let me read
that,
some of the
what got you into
those.
playing video games? Because for me, it was an older brother with a GameCube.
I think it was my mom. My mom, when I was really young, she'd play like Silent Hill, Resident Evil, stuff like that. Stuff that I couldn't grasp the concept of being so young. I was like 4 at the time. And my half brother also played like Grand Theft Auto and ATV Off-Road Fury, stuff like that. So I eventually got into like Need for Speed and those kinds of things. Legacy of Kain, both on PlayStation 2. So like Need for Speed Most Wanted is still one of my favorite games of all time.
Which one?
Which one?
The old one, like the old
The old one, of course. Yeah, the old one, of course.
Okay.
Nice.
And Legacy of Kain is still one of my favorite RPG series of all time. But I truly got into it myself when I moved out to Washington State. So I was born in Ohio. And I really had pretty much nothing to do after school. So one of my friends told me about Minecraft, and I lost thousands of hours in that game.
Oh yeah, I think we all did. We all lost a
Yeah,
lot of hours on Minecraft.
yeah, and that's kind of what kickstarted gaming for me. It was between Minecraft and a MMO called Lord of the Rings Online. Um, then towards like 2016, I want to say, when I first went to high school, so it would have been 2014. Um, my group of friends were playing on PlayStation, and I had just gotten a PlayStation, so I played with them for a little bit. I didn't really have like a main game to play. There was always Call of Duty and stuff like that, but um, then Overwatch dropped in 2016, and for a year straight, that was all I played. Um,
I loved old
fell,
Overwatch.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, the old Overwatch was good.
old Overwatch was amazing. I fell off of it shortly after Orisa came out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I've been bouncing from game to game since.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite gaming console of all time?
Ooh.
For me, it'd be the Xbox 360.
Yeah, no, my favorite console of all time has to be the Wii, because I kind of grew up playing the Wii, and a lot of Wii games were all like either um movie based games, or like I had a lot of Mario games, there's a lot of Sonic games, because like you when you grow up, you have like a massive IP kind of like, I
Hmm.
don't know, you're very like, I don't know, I'm very autistic, so I stuck to Mario and Sonic.
Yeah.
So I love playing Mario and Sonic. I had a lot of other games like snowboarding games and that, because I loved it back then. I had different kind of Wii games back then, but I never knew about the online aspect of like the Wii until later on. So I started playing Mario Kart Online. I loved Mario Kart Wii Online. It was like the best. And then going onto the Switch, playing Mario Kart Online on the Switch was amazing.
I honestly gotta say it's either the PlayStation 4 or the PlayStation 2. They're
I
just
love
kind
the
of
PlayStation 2. My favorite part of the PlayStation 2 was the iToy. That I had a lot of iToy games.
Hmm.
I didn't really do much of the iToy games, but playing through, like I said, Legacy of Kain, I did a lot of Star Wars Battlefront 2, classic,
Oh,
Ooh.
okay,
um, and
okay.
just a whole bunch of other games, ATV Off-Road Fury. I'm sure I got them somewhere. I don't have a PlayStation anymore, but I have the game still.
You know, I recently bought a PS2 back in 22, and I bought all the Guitar Hero games because I've wanted to play them for such a long time. So I've got all the Guitar Hero games, all the Rock Band games, and oh my god, literally, it is so much fun playing them. I miss that kind of era, but I mean, with Fortnite
Right.
Festival, it kind of brings back memories playing like those type of games.
I still have my PlayStation 2 from when I was little.
Oh, I've had like, I think I had four when I was little, and they like each one broke. So one broke, I had to buy a new one. That one broke, got a new one. So yeah,
Yeah, I don't have mine from when I was little anymore because I've moved so many times, but it is what it is.
Yep.
what's your opinion on Black Ops 7 coming out?
Oh, I mean, part of me is excited for it, but the rest of me just can't really care right now with how they treated Black Ops 6, and I'm
Yeah,
just
we are.
burnt out.
We're 4 seasons in, and I mean, don't get me wrong. I've enjoyed it so far, but it's just being so mistreated with pay to play. Like we've had events where you had to pay to get a mini pass, or the events are just XP based, which I don't mind getting XP based rewards, like with the most recent event, Rivals. It's not too bad. I'm just hoping with Black Ops 7 they bring back the camo based events. Seeing as Sledgehammer is sort of working on the game now, I'm hoping, and I can kind of see it happening. We're getting probably the camo events, the weekly challenges, with probably conversion kits. I think that'll be amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. The game felt really good when it first released. I know a lot of people had some launch problems. I didn't, but as soon as they started releasing content for it, it fell flat on its face for me.
Yeah, I just hope that Black Ops 7 kind of gets kind of better. But I mean, it got confirmed that there's not going to be any wall running or jetpacks, so
Right.
that's good because even though I do want to have the same feeling as Black Ops 3, I do love a grounded game where it's on your feet, shoot 'em up, because that's what I grew up with. I grew up on the ground, on your feet, shoot 'em up.
Right.
What I heard is they're trying to slowly move us to the jetpack era instead of just putting us straight
Yeah,
into it.
well, it all depends. I mean, I did hear there will be wall running. Not,
Kind
I
of
don't
like the
know.
Fortnite movement is what I heard.
Yeah,
Okay.
like it's going to be a kind of a kind of upgraded version of the Omni movement, which will be an also learning curve to do, because if they upgrade the Omni movement we have now, it will be a new learning curve to go through.
Yeah. And Sledgehammer Games is working on multiplayer, so hopefully it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I do want to try out the campaign when it comes out because I do need to finish off Black Ops 6 as well.
Yeah.
I never really play campaigns because I just want to get into the action, play online, have fun.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going through Black Ops campaigns right now. They're pretty good. Pretty good.
I enjoyed Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 3. That's
Yeah.
the one I like. I think one thing they need to do is kind of go back to their roots. Do you remember from Modern Warfare 3 in 2011? I think it was it 2011?
Around that
Something like
area.
that, yeah.
Yeah, so around then they on Modern Warfare 3 they introduced a co-op mode where you can do not raids, what's it called?
Like special ops
Pretty much,
stuff.
yeah, it's pretty much special ops, but pretty much what you do is you fight off like the mafia, like you got the Italian mafia, you shoot down helicopters, guard dogs, and a lot. I enjoyed the jungle biome of that mode. Um, I honestly, they need to bring back that mode back because that is a go-to mode.
Campaigns just need to bring back the controversy. I want to shoot up something again.
Yeah, no,
Right.
there's nothing wrong with controversy. It's that the world has gone soft, and that if they do controversy, yeah,
Yeah.
they,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Like, bro,
like
Modern Warfare 3, we watched a daughter, mother, and father get blown up by a truck in the middle of the street.
speaking about controversy, like when it comes down to like that and like mother and daughters dying and like, shit like that. Fucking Sonic. Have you played Sonic Adventures?
No, I haven't played
Do you
that.
remember Maria died? She's only what? I think she was what, 9. She was 9 years old and she died.
Damn.
And then obviously, if in Terrifier 3, he blows up a bunch of kids. That's
Oh, yeah.
controversial.
Yeah.
Like you got like that shit needs to come into gaming.
Yes.
But the one thing I can understand in the sort of business side of stuff is if it gets controversial, then you kind of lose money, and you got a lot of people like messaging about the game saying, "Oh yeah, this is fucked up. Like you can't be having this in the game." Blah blah blah. I'm
Right.
just hoping they kind of bring it back.
Yeah. I heard you say you watched YouTube a lot growing up. So, I wanted to ask, who are your top 3 favorite YouTubers that you used to watch or still watch to this day?
Ooh. I used to watch a lot of PewDiePie, of course.
PewDiePie, yeah, I fuck with that. I fuck with that hard.
Back in wow, I can talk. Back in the day, Tobuscus was pretty big.
Yeah,
Um,
Tobuscus. Yeah, another one I used to watch.
but if we're going off of like today, a lot of Face Jev, a lot of
Yeah, we were speaking about Face Jeff last episode.
a lot of Face Jev, a lot of Handler, so like a bigger but smaller COD content creator. And then for like my RPG games and stuff like that, I watch a smaller channel. I think he's got 100,000 subscribers or something like that. His name is Lyle Schnub. He does primarily Bethesda games, but he also delves into like he's done Elden Ring and Cyberpunk and some of the other big RPGs and CRPGs like Baldur's Gate. He just finished up, I believe, as well.
Nice. For me, it's FaZe Jev, of course. The Goons Gaming Squad, which is McNasty, Soup, The Dew, and Blarg, and then you got the Vanos crew. Still watch them.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of Russian Badger as well for me.
Oh yeah.
But oh yeah, Russian Badger is hilarious. Yeah, I grew up watching like people like Smosh, PewDiePie, Tobuscus, um, Markiplier, and then
Hmm.
now I just watch like a bunch of random YouTubers. Um, Sometimes I like to watch a bit of the Misfits, like
Oh yeah.
Fits, yeah, Fits, Swagger Souls. I like to watch a bit of Max Mofo and Cold Ones. I like Cold Ones. I like their podcast. It's so hilarious. Like they just do the most random shit. Hey, it's literally the best channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
Do you watch any anime?
I haven't in a minute, but I do watch quite a bit of anime.
What was your first
Favorite
anime?
first anime I got thrown through the ringer. First anime was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
I got
oh,
absolutely emotionally damaged, and that's what hooked me,
you got thrown in
honestly.
the deep end. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Most people, it's like Naruto or Bleach or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I started off with Tokyo Ghoul.
Mm.
That is a
yeah,
good one.
I was super big into Naruto Shippuden when it was out, but I didn't really like Naruto that much. Um, Never really got into Dragon Ball Z. Pokemon was
Same.
always there, but
Yeah, I like a bit of Pokemon. Who's your
Pokemon
favorite
Stadium
Pokemon?
on the Nintendo 64. Beautiful.
Yeah, who's your favorite Pokemon?
favorite Pokemon has got to be Alolan Raichu, 100%.
I like Gengar. Gengar's my favorite.
Gengar is pretty
I'm
cool.
just gonna go with
Gengar's
the
pretty cool.
I'm just gonna go with the obvious one, Blastoise.
Blastoise, yeah, yeah, I do like Blastoise. I use him in what's it, the Pokemon game that's similar to League of Legends.
Or Gengar. He's pretty
Uh,
cool.
Pokemon, yeah, similarly. Oh, what is that? Unite? I think that's what it's
Yeah,
called.
Pokemon Unite. Yeah, Pokemon Unite. Yeah.
I actually very recently did like a whole list of what my, if I were a Pokemon trainer, what my team would be essentially. And it comes
Yeah.
down to Alolan Raichu, Luxray, I want to say Sylveon. Yeah, Sylveon, Corviknight, and what? Why am I forgetting the last one? I got it somewhere. Hold on. Oh, it's so far up.
Yeah. No, my five Pokemon would be Gengar, Reshiram, Zekrom, uh, Gyarados, and who else? Who's that mythic that's like it looks like a pony. It's like a unicorn pony.
Oh, I
He
know what
got
you're
his own
talking
like
about.
movie. Yeah, I forgot his name. He got his
Yeah.
own like movie. I love
Um,
that. I loved all the Pokemon movies. It was like
Mhm.
such a great nostalgia trip watching them. Saying that, I'm still yet to watch the banned episode that
Banned
gave people
episode.
epilepsy. Yeah, apparently it gave like over 1,000 kids epilepsy.
Why have I never heard of this?
Yeah, I haven't heard of this either.
Like, I don't have epilepsy, so can I watch it? Where can I see it? Like,
Right?
Live
please tell
leak.
me where. Oh yeah, live leak. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I found it. So my team would be Alolan Raichu, Luxray, Salamence, Superior, and Corviknight with Sylveon as well.
Okay.
I'd say
Okay.
my team would be Gengar, Blastoise, Mewtwo, Snorlax, and just a random one for my fifth one.
Okay. What was your like first Pokemon game if you've ever played one?
First Pokemon game. First one that I really remember was Pokemon Emerald, but I got into that through a emulator on my phone.
Mm.
Okay.
And I had played through that alongside of emulating Final Fantasy 1. But I think the first
Okay.
Pokemon game I truly played myself was I want to say Red.
Red. Oh, that goes back.
Yeah.
That
Oh
was my very first
wow.
Pokemon game on the Game Boy.
Yeah, my so I knew about Pokemon, but I didn't get a chance to fully play Pokemon properly until Pokemon X. Pokemon X was amazing. Like it was my first time playing it. Um, because I was like, I think I might have been like 8 or 9. I didn't really understand the story, so I would just like mess around catching
Right.
Pokemon, and then because I saw there was an online part of it, so I started trading with people online. I would trade the shit Pokemon, and I would get like such amazing Pokemon in return, and that's how I had like the top tier Pokemon on my team. I was just smashing it, and then later on, I think it might have been 11 or 12. I kind of got into the story, and my God, am I excited for Pokemon A to Z because we're going back to that same region from Pokemon X Y.
Right.
Ooh.
I'm probably gonna have to get it. I'm gonna have to if it's coming to Switch 1 and 2, then I'll get on my Switch 1. But if it's just coming to Switch 2, then I'm gonna have to. I can't speak. I'm gonna have to end up investing in Switch 2 to play A to Z.
Yep.
Yeah. After that, I didn't really play Pokemon too much until Pokemon Go came out, and I've been playing that since 2016.
I was obsessed with Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
I was in Spain when Pokemon Go came out, and I would get such shit Pokemon, and then when I came home, I was getting like different Pokemon I've never seen.
Right.
Um, I'd get a few Pokemon when I was in high school. I'd go out and about in the streets, and then I think after 2018, I just stopped playing Pokemon. I don't know why I stopped playing Pokemon Go. I just kind of drifted away from it, and then yeah,
Yeah, I drifted away from it pretty heavy. I
I did for
just
a little
but
bit too.
I just now
yeah,
got
I
back
did.
into it.
I need to get back into. I need to finish the Pokemon Violet story. I need to finish it. That's how drifted away I have got. But yeah, I used to collect Pokemon cards back in the day as
Oh
well.
my god,
I had
I
so
still
many. I
have.
had so many EXs. I have so many EXs.
Oh, you guys
It
talk.
was.
I'm gonna go grab some of these Pokemon cards I sleeved. Some pretty cool ones.
Oh my. No way. He's gonna get Pokemon cards. Yeah, no. I had so many EXs. I don't know where my Pokemon cards now, but I think the last Pokemon cards I got was from Comic Con in 2019. I
Mm,
snagged a couple of cards for like $5, but it was really shit. But
right.
I do want to get into card collecting again because with the whole Pokemon scene that's happening now, I can buy a box for $50 and sell it for 120.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's I would like to be a scalper. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Yeah. So to get back into it, I need to be a scalper, and you know what I mean.
I mean, that's kind of how it is with card games now. Like, even I'm big into Magic the Gathering. I do all of my Magic
I
the
need to.
Gathering on
I would like to get into Magic of the Gathering. I do want to get into that. I got into Yu-Gi-Oh for a little bit. I didn't have any Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I started playing the Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel for a while, and I'd get some fucking really good cards. And I think I still got them on my account, but I just kind of, I don't
right.
know, because I kept getting shit on for so long. I kind of drifted away from it.
Yeah, all those card games are kind of like that. Like, you just lose and lose and lose until you finally get cards and you start winning.
It like it really depends who you're playing against. Like if they're toxic, they're making you want to leave the community and stop playing in general because
Yeah.
from their toxicity, you know what I mean? That's why I stopped playing like games like Mortal Kombat, because when I was doing tournaments, I enjoyed playing them because the people were actually reasonable and they were okay. But when I was in college, I was playing against people, and I was saying to Blaze at the start of the first episode, like when I was in college doing esports, I was told, "Oh yeah, you're shit at this game. You don't deserve to be here. Oh, you don't have X, Y, Z amount of followers. You don't deserve to be here." Like, bro, can I not chill and play the games I like?
Right.
Yeah. So I found the
Uh,
cards. I got this pack that came with these cool sleeves that have that on the back.
oh, that's sick.
I got this card. I just collected
Okay.
them because they look pretty
Okay.
cool. We got this one.
You want any EXs or GXs? Oh,
Ooh.
that's probably
Okay.
worth a lot of money. That's probably worth a lot of money.
Oh shit. Oh goodness.
Oh damn, bro,
Where
you've got
is
like
it?
money sitting. You got money sitting there.
And then I got
You
this.
have money
Got this really cool
sitting there.
Gengar.
Oh, that one is cool.
And
Bro,
then
you have money sitting waiting to be made.
I have a
You just not
Charizard.
sold them.
I have a Charizard somewhere. I can't find it. It's like a shiny one, I think.
Oh, it would be so cool to like open packs and get like the OG Pokemon box and get the Charizard, the shiny Charizard card.
The rainbow or the black and red one. That'd be cool.
Yeah, but
Absolutely.
you know, as I was saying, like I was doing tournaments. I got into ESL. I was doing Mortal Kombat tournaments. Yeah, I mean, it was alright for the first few months I was doing it, but I kind of just slowed down the tournaments.
Um. Okay, so me and Wolf talked about this in the first episode, but what gamer tags did you go by before you were known as Anvo? Or were you just
Oh,
always known as Anvo?
I didn't really do much of online gaming at the time. When I was playing Minecraft, I was not even my account. It was my neighbor's account that I just stole the login information from and just played online because he never played online. Um, for Lord of the Rings Online, I still play him to this day. I have a elven hunter named Elitharod, and that's what that community knows me as. But when I was playing like PS4 onwards, it's always been Anvo. I got the name from it's half like kind of came up with it, half kind of didn't. So I used to follow a artist named Varian, who he used to upload a whole bunch on like the Monster Cat record label and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And his previous alias was Halo Nova,
Mm.
Oh wow.
and he would do like gaming stuff or gaming music and stuff like that. I was like, I like that, but I'm like not trying to plagiarize anything or stuff like that. So when I was briefly trying to make music myself, I started using the name Xanvox, so like Anvo X, and then I just chopped off the X's and went with Anvo.
Nice.
Yeah, but like I think everyone back in the day used to have X's in their name because it was cool. It would make
Yeah.
them sound like amazing. But yeah. What's that? Squid Games comes out next week. Are you gonna be checking it out?
I haven't even watched like the first episode even.
You've not even seen Squid Game season 1.
I've seen
No.
the first
Brother.
season and that's it.
Like I've got Blades into the Boys.
Yeah, I started
You need to
watching that
watch Squid
recently.
Games.
I haven't watched The Boys
Bro.
either.
Even bro, how can you not watch The Boys? The Boys is the best.
It
I
catches you
just-
off guard.
Oh,
I just
nice.
don't watch a lot of TV. Like, whenever I'm watching TV, it's with my wife. So, right now we're going through Shameless.
Ooh, that's a
And
good
we had
show.
just-
Oh wow.
We had just recently caught up with The Rookie, and before that we finished. Oh, what did we finish? I don't remember what we finished, but like, her favorite anime is Attack on Titan. We watched that together, but she hasn't seen the last 3 final seasons of it.
Mm.
So that's gonna be. I think that's on the list to rewatch and see the final seasons of.
Have you
Oh,
seen
damn.
Have you
Right.
seen the Last of Us TV show yet?
Yep. Yeah.
So
Oh damn.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of
Need
it.
to finish
I know.
Need to finish it.
I know a lot of people didn't like it. I haven't watched season 2 yet, but
Ooh.
I thought the first season was pretty spot on when it comes to like the scenes in the video games, and I know a lot of people didn't.
Get ready
And they
for
didn't like.
Get ready for a roller coaster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah.
in season 2 they finally introduced spores, which we were introduced in the first game, but they decided not to do it in the first season.
Right.
They do a really good job introducing the spores.
I think that was one of the main problems people had with the first season, but at the same time, I kind of understood it with COVID happening and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, going back to what I was saying about the mid-year sales, I'm checking out now. So, Black Myth Wukong's on sale. Forza Horizon's on sale. Ark and all the DLCs are on sale. Powerwell's on sale. Obviously, GTA is back on sale again. Resident Evil. What's it? Mortal Kombat is on sale.
Hmm.
So, and
Steam's got a lot of
the
good
COD,
sales right
yeah.
now, too.
I mean, it's not too bad. Like, there's some new games that have recently come out in the last 2-3 years that are on sale. I might cop Mortal Kombat because I haven't got it. I've got Mortal Kombat 11, but I have not played Mortal Kombat 1 fully.
Right.
So that'll be something to look into.
I need to get
But,
back into Power Worlds. That game is fun.
Yeah, I'm yet to play Power World. I've never played it.
People got so pissed
Hey.
off because it's kind of like Pokemon.
Yeah, I think I played it
But
once
they're
or twice.
slaves. They're
Yes.
literally slaves. Literally slaves.
You get to build your own house, catch creatures, and make them your slaves.
Pretty much.
Yeah. They should have called it Pocket Monster Slaves.
Pocket Monster slaves.
Or what did they call it in the Smosh movie? It was like Monster Slaves or something like
Oh God.
that. Or Pocket Slaves or something like that.
Are you a rager?
Yeah.
Do you rage at video games?
Ooh. I try not to, but yeah, I do. In fact, Siege has busted this mouse wheel, so it doesn't free spin
Oh.
anymore.
Yeah, I couldn't play Siege. I played it for 2 months straight and then I stopped playing. Then I recently downloaded it and I played it for like an hour. I could not play it anymore. It was just so bad.
I tried
Siege is.
playing it recently and it crashed my computer.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's Ubisoft for you. Siege is one of those games that have been not like a full staple, but I've always been a part of it. I've been playing Siege since year one, Skull Reign.
Yes.
So I think the second DLC pack that dropped, and I don't have as many levels as like people who have been playing since that time, because I would pick it up for a few months and then drop it for like a year or so, and then pick it up for a few months and drop it for a year. But it's, if I want a competitive shooter, that's what I go to. 100%.
Yeah.
With the new Dead by Daylight update, it got me back into Dead by Daylight again.
Yeah, same. Me and Blaze have been playing Dead by Daylight recently.
Five Nights at
I'll
Freddy's.
I'll have
Hell
to
yeah.
try it out, because I got into Dead by Daylight a few years ago. I can't remember who the recent additions were, but then I got back into it with the Resident Evil packs.
Yeah.
And most recently with Castlevania was when I was big into it.
What was I gonna say? What's your opinion on like the whole Switch stuff? Like it being overpriced, games being overpriced in general.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really focus on like the Switch stuff that much, because I have a Switch myself, but it's not something that I fully play all the time. Like I got it pretty much just for Legends Arceus, and um more often than not I just use it for YouTube, to be honest. But I do have my problems with the Switch too. Like the whole bricking the console thing is
Yeah.
not.
Because technically you don't
That's
really own it. You're buying, you're
right.
leasing it. You're
Yeah,
leasing
like
it.
that whole thing. I'm just like, it's a physical piece of hardware. You kind of do physically own it, but yeah, I don't know. Outside of that, I don't really have too much of opinion. I don't play that many Nintendo games. I don't play Nintendo consoles even that much anymore.
I just find it hard, like gaming now as a hobby. It's hard to
It's
even do anything because prices are increasing. Like it's like
yeah, it's
$80
expensive.
for a game.
Yeah.
Have you seen the pre-order bundle for Borderlands 4? $172 for the Super Deluxe edition.
Jesus.
I have, and to be honest, I'm probably gonna get it. But
Yeah.
but
Like the only game that can have that sort of price is GTA 6.
That's what I've been
yeah,
hearing. People are saying
yeah,
like, I don't even care if it's $200. I'm still getting it.
that I think that in of itself is also a problem. Like GTA 5 became such a sensational game for a whole lot of people that I feel like GTA 6 is just gonna let people down.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
I can see that
expect it to
happening.
be this monumental game that's going to completely change the industry, and in ways it will, I guarantee it. But I also think people are severely overhyping the game, and
I feel like it would be probably like a copy and paste of GTA
yeah,
5, but I
or at
can't believe
least
getting like
online
people have
will.
been waiting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, online will definitely.
People are just getting their
Like
hopes up too much.
with online, I'm hoping they can do a heist that's set in Liberty City,
Yeah.
because it would be nice to go to the Liberty City and rob some shit. Like if we can go to Cayo Perico, then we can go to Liberty City.
Right? Yeah.
It's an open. It's literally money people are just waiting to spend on a game, and then when the DLC comes out, buy what they need to do, and go to Liberty City.
What I'm mostly excited for is to being able to get into a GTA Online setting without, oppressors and
Yes.
jets and stuff like that. Just
Yeah, after that,
absolutely
yeah.
ruining everything, because it'll be nice to be in a fresh environment with everybody's new. You like nobody has everything already. That's going to be exciting.
Oh, someone's gonna find a
Yeah,
money glitch within like a month.
I'm sure. Yeah.
It's like
um,
me and my buddies were talking about Black Ops 7. And I asked, "Are you gonna pre-order it?" "No, I'll get it on Game Pass when it comes out." I'm pre-ordering it the day it drops.
Well, with Game Pass, you can upgrade to the Vault Edition for like $30. I swear.
Yeah.
So I think that yeah, I can probably see that happening.
Yep.
I mean, I pre-ordered it in full. Straight
Same.
off the bat, I pre-ordered it in full. Like, I would rather spend the extra to get the like top tier shit rather than not get it, because for um the last year I've been buying Black Cell on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which I will say has been the best COD within the last year. May I add? Then I've been buying Black Cells. I would rather cough up $100 for a Vault Edition rather than not have shit.
Yep.
Right.
Like I'm quite happy spending the money. It's not really a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Vault Edition for Black Ops 6, and to be honest, I was cool with that. I got the first couple of Black Cells, but after that, I didn't even get the battle passes for season 3 and 4.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only getting them because I'm quite happy spending the money, um, and it's just something different. It gives you a reason to grind for a game, because otherwise you're playing a game that, you know what I mean, you got no reason to play for.
Right.
I just think COD needs to stop selling stupid store bundles and go back to the $2 camos.
Yeah, we said that last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It'd
no,
be nice.
yeah,
Or
I
if they still want to do the store bundles, because they make money, I get it.
Yeah.
Make a free to play model. Like you had COD Online for however long in China, and it worked really well. Have Raven Raven Software bring that to an international setting.
Yep.
yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense 100%.
Then there were those people that were making the what was it, H2W mods for like realistic
Yeah,
Modern Warfare 2, and
they
they
got cease and
got
desist, I
season
swear.
desist by COD.
There
Yeah.
there is one for Modern Warfare 3 remastered
I heard
that's
about
out,
that.
and a lot of people like it. It looks pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna get into it. I spent my time on Plutonium for Black Ops 2 and trying to figure that out, and it's good for like security reasons, because Black Ops 2 on PC, your IP is left open and stuff like that. And it's
Yeah,
just,
and you're gonna
Yeah.
get a lot of hackers.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a safe place to be for gaming, and it never really was when it came out, because Steam didn't safeguard any of that at the time, and they're not gonna force them to make updates to make it so the games are safe.
It's like a Black Ops 3 now. You can't even play multiplayer on PC because you'll get hacked
Nope.
instantly.
Yep.
What's it? Have you seen the Superman trailer yet?
I think I might have seen bits and pieces of it, but I haven't looked for it myself.
It looks really, really good.
Didn't they
I'm
release a new
really
one?
excited to see Superman. Yeah, they released a new one.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks really, really good, and that comes out, yeah, July 11th, I think.
I'm going to see it.
And then a few days later, we're getting Fantastic Four, and I'm so excited to see it. Like I'm a huge Marvel person, and I recently watched a video on YouTube about this Taylor Swift fan leaked the ending of Avengers Endgame, and I was like, I never noticed this. I never noticed this. So what the fuck? That's fucked up. So yeah,
Avengers Endgame.
yeah, Avengers Endgame.
What'd she
Yeah, they said
leak?
she said that, oh, I guess y'all want to be assholes, but okay, Iron Man dies at the end of Endgame, and then
Oh,
tweets underneath it saying, and I'm not joking.
I
This is
remember
because
that.
people Taylor Swift fans were conspiracizing that because she had a song coming out called Endgame, that she would be part of the Avengers Endgame. And you got the Marvel fans saying, "Don't you dare disrespect Marvel or what the Russo brothers do, because that will never happen." Someone said, "Oh yeah, over my dead body." Um, yeah, people like that. How can you ruin a movie for others?
I remember when Endgame came to theaters, it was me, my little brother, and my stepdad went and watched it, and there were only 3 seats left, and they were in the third row of the front, so we always had to keep our heads up watching it. My brother had crutches, and it was when Iron Man died in the end. I'm over there. I'm over in my seat crying, and my brother looks at me like, "Are you seriously crying right now?" I'm like, "Yes.
Uh,
I grew up watching Iron Man and all the Marvel
the
movies."
first time I experienced a fully booked cinema for a Marvel movie was Spider-Man: No Way Home. Like
Mm,
that was the best experience. I mean, we got it early. It was meant to come out on the uh 26th of, yeah, I forgot what month it was meant to come out, but it came out on the 25th for us in the UK. But
yeah.
yeah, no, I went to go see it, and it was fully packed. And then when you saw Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, everyone was like cheering, applauding. It was so amazing. Like it was my first time experiencing the type of like audience in the States do.
Yeah.
Because people in the UK, when you watch a movie and it's just full on for the fans, people just sit there. People just sit there and just watch the movie. And when I watched not Endgame, when I watched Deadpool and Wolverine, I was like, damn, what the I was the only one that was like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? And it was the same
Literally.
with Multiverse of Madness. Like, you got these people who are obviously fans of like the franchise, but why are you not reacting the way I am? Is it because I'm autistic? Is
What?
it because I'm not normal? I'm sorry. How are you not going to get excited and hype over them bringing back the Human Torch from the original Fantastic Four, or Blade, or
Right.
Gambit? How are you not going to get hyped over
Bro,
it?
I got so hyped when I saw Gambit and Deadpool and Wolverine because hearing the backstory of Ryan
Yeah,
Reynolds trying
yeah,
to
yeah,
get
yeah,
Channing
yeah.
Tatum to play him, it just made me so happy to see him actually play the hero he was supposed to play.
Yeah, and it's nice that he's going to come back for Doomsday.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's nice that he finally gets the shot in the dark, the limelight. It's nice that he can finally get what he deserves.
Um, Speaking of movie theaters, what is one moment that gave you goosebumps in a theater? Because for me, it'd be when the theater was completely packed and it showed Captain America holding Mjolnir for the first time and just hearing everyone cheer. That was insane.
Yeah, that really caught me off guard. I was like, what? But then
Yeah.
when you watch Age of Ultron, he kind of moves Mjolnir.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like, hold on a minute. I see what you did. I see what you
Mm-hmm.
did. But yeah, I think it's next week as well. We're also getting Ironheart as well.
I don't really care for it.
And with Ironheart, this is what they've done. So previously with episodes, they go week by week by week by week. Now on one date you're gonna get 3 episodes, and then this other date you're gonna get the last 3 episodes,
Oh.
which I think isn't too bad. So to get, instead of waiting week by week to watch an episode, you get 3 episodes now and 3 episodes later,
It's
Right.
like
which isn't too bad.
it's like Stranger Things 5. They're releasing I think 2 episodes in October, 2 episodes in November, and and the last episodes in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Stranger Things. I loved season 4. I actually went to go see the play in London.
Yeah.
I went to go see it back in March, and it was so fantastic. I saw it previously the year before in January, but excuse me. Yeah, honestly, if you're wanting to watch season 5, I definitely recommend you go watch the play. Like, give it a chance. It's literally the prequel to Stranger Things.
What are your guys' top
And
3 favorite Marvel movies? ever made.
Horror movies.
Marvel movies.
Oh, Marvel movies. Um, Marvel. Marvel. Avengers Assemble was one of them because it was the first comic accurate movie they did.
Mhm.
It's not a movie, but I'd say Moon Knight. Moon Knight was an amazing TV show.
You can do TV shows as well. That's fine.
Yeah, and then the last one has to be the new Daredevil movie, Daredevil TV show.
Cop out answer, but Infinity War was really good. I wasn't really into the MCU until Infinity War came out. But outside of the MCU, it's got to be the X-Men trilogy, like the
Ooh.
original
Oh
X-Men
yeah.
trilogy. And then probably the original Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good pick.
It is a good pick. That is a good pick.
I'd say the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Avengers Endgame. And I know a lot of people aren't going to like this, but Thunderbolts.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, Thunderbolts. I'm still yet to watch it, but I'm hearing good things about it.
It was
Mhm.
really good. I had low expectations for it, and then I saw it and I loved it.
Yeah, I think with the Tobey Maguire movies, it's so iconic. I love the movies, and I quote it all the time. Like, oh
Yeah,
my
me too.
back, my back, my back, and give me rent. You fix it. You get your rent when you fix this damn door.
Speaking of Marvel movies, I asked my nephew recently. He's 4 years old. What's your favorite superhero movie? Deadpool.
Oh.
He's 4 years old watching
Ooh.
Deadpool.
I think I
That's
watched
an
Deadpool
option.
when I watched Deadpool when I was like I think 11 or 12.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I saw it when I was 13, and all my dad's friends are like, "You're seriously letting him watch that?" Like, yeah, it's a superhero movie.
It's a superhero movie.
Yep.
It's an anti-superhero movie.
Anti-superhero, yes. TV shows. What are your top 3 TV shows of all time?
Oh god, I'm gonna sound like a child over here. Amazing World of Gumball,
Okay.
Uncle Grandpa, and Teen Titans Go.
Not the old one.
Go. I like Teen Titans Go.
Okay.
I like Teen Titans Go.
I like the old Teen Titans series. I think it was a perfect mixture of like superhero
Yeah.
teens growing up and tackling like real world problems. Like towards the end, they had messages on like racism and stuff like that. That was handled perfectly, in my opinion. Adventure Time is always going to be one of the
Yes.
iconic ones for me. And then, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is still up there, even in TV shows. Just that.
I'd say for me it'd have to be Scooby Doo, the one where
Oh yeah.
Simple Plan made the intro song. That version of
Right.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
You got to put Adventure Time in there. All time
Oh
great
yeah.
show. And probably the old Teen Titans. I'd have to put that there too. Didn't watch it a lot
Speaking
growing
about
up.
Amazing World of Gumball, they're actually releasing the new series. It was called The Weirdly Wonderful World of Gumball. Comes out next week as well.
Aren't they making
Comes out
a
on
new
Hulu.
season?
No, it's not a new season. It's a new series.
Oh.
Yeah, it comes out on Hulu and Disney Plus, and in the UK it's going to be on HBO Max. And
Yeah.
on the poster, people kept saying, "Oh, there's always going to be a way for them to slap pride in our faces." It's like, bro, Gumball has always had rainbows involved. So I don't know why you're saying that.
Yep.
Right.
Like
Oh,
it's ridiculous.
Wolf Thunderbolts is coming to digital on July 1st. You can watch it
Oh,
then.
what Disney Plus? Hell yeah! I'll give it a go. I'll give it a watch.
I have to give it a watch too.
What are some of the
Yeah.
movies that you're excited for that are coming out soon, or at least like this year or next year?
I have obviously a couple. I've got Fantastic Four, FNAF 2, what else? Superman. In the next coming years, Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Yep.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
I'm not really big into movies, so I don't really get hyped up for them as much. But if I were to pick some, yeah, it would be Doomsday and Secret Wars.
I'm excited for the new Jurassic World coming out July 2nd.
Oh shit! Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally forgot that's coming out. I keep forgetting.
And FNAF 2.
But yeah, Anvo. Yeah, FNAF 2. Yeah, Anvo. You said you're into anime. Have you watched any anime movies at all?
Not really. There was one that I watched, like more slice of life drama called 11 centimeters per second.
Okay.
Or yeah, 11 centimeters a second. It's like I watched that a long time ago. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then right when I finished Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I jumped into one of the movies. I can't remember what it's called, but they were going to go get like a red stone or something, and they're fighting with a princess and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Outside of that, not really many anime movies.
I do recommend you watching Spirited Away. That's a really good anime movie. It's so like it gives you like childhood vibes because it feels like it deserves to be on VHS.
Right.
So yeah, I definitely recommend you watch Spirited Away. Um, there's Weathering with You. That's a good anime movie, and it's called another one called Your Name.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a lot of decent anime movies that have been made by Studio Ghibli that I do
Mhm.
recommend you check out.
I've only seen one, and it's the Sword Art Online movie they made before season 3.
Oh yeah, no, I watched that as well. I don't know why I just didn't like it.
It was interesting.
Like season 1 and 2 was fantastic. I loved it, and we said this before. Like season 1 and 2 should have been that's it. After that, no.
Yeah.
But season 3, why are we going into guns? Like it
I
should be,
I liked season 3, but I do think it should have been its own thing. It should have been
Yes.
completely
yeah,
separated from Sword Art and just been called Gun Gale.
Yep.
yeah, and that's what they did with Tokyo Ghoul. So with Tokyo Ghoul, there was season 1, season 2. There was season 3, but that's when they kind of split off to Tokyo Ghoul route.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm happy that they did that. I'm glad they did that because with season 3, it ends off where it does, and it goes into Tokyo Ghoul route.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched One Piece yet?
No, I've seen a couple episodes here and there, but the episode length, or not the episode length, but the amount of episodes is just so daunting that I know if I get stuck into it, it will be the only thing that I want to do for, at this point, months at a time, since there's over 1,000 episodes or something like that.
It's insane.
So, yeah, no, I just solely based off of respecting my own free time and all the time that I put into other projects, I don't.
I set a
Have you
rule for
checked
myself.
out Jump Force yet?
Ooh.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Oh,
Oh,
dude.
I got the game right here.
Yeah, I've got the game as well. Hold on, grab it. Hold on. Jump Force. Oh, it's literally here. Jump Force. Literally an anime fighting game.
They need to make it. They need to make a second one.
I've heard good things about it, but when it comes to fighting games, I love watching them. I am no good at playing them, and they make me angry.
Oh, I got this as well.
See, he's lucky he has that.
Yeah.
He is lucky. That's worth a lot of money.
Got it the day I got my Xbox One. Never sold it.
But you know, we were saying, I think it was last episode, that there should be a Jump Force too, because the community kind of spiraled down halfway through the life cycle.
Mhm.
And that's when obviously the business said, oh, not even the business, the game company said, right, we're losing players, we're shutting down.
Yep.
Right.
So yeah,
If you could make your own video game, what would it be about?
Um, in middle school, I had this game idea that was kind of derived off of Call of Duty, but what would happen if World War III broke out, or if like World War II
Ooh.
happened
Ooh.
and the Axis forces won? And it's like an alternate reality, or like even World War II, but the Axis forces actually um, stood a chance and like dominated the entire world except for the U.S. Like what that would be and how the Allied forces and all of like the insurgents and stuff like that from the countries that got overrun, like how the French resistance happened and stuff like that, like how that would play out into a setting where the Allied forces figured out a way to topple the Nazi regime and stuff like that.
I would play that game
that sounds really
100%.
sick. Yeah, that sounds really, really cool. 100%.
If I had the game knowledge to do it, I'd try to build it, but I don't.
That's so much work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think mine was what I said in that one episode. It was a VR kind of like sort of online.
Yeah, that'd be cool
Yeah.
too.
I don't know what I said. I think it was like I didn't have anything on the top of my head,
Yeah.
but I think if I was to have a game, it would definitely have to be like a fantasy, like RPG game.
Mhm.
Nothing too RNG, but like very like Tiny Tina, if that makes sense. Very Tiny Tina,
Right.
and where you pick your class, you can either be a hunter, a mage, or a swordsman, and you level up your class, and you can go back to different other classes. You can switch them up and level them up. But yeah, very like Tiny Tina vibes. That's what I would give it.
Okay.
So there was this one question I asked Wolf on the first episode, and it was, if you could get teleported into any video game, but the currency you make in the game goes to your bank account in real life, what game would you choose?
Oh, Lord of the Rings Online, 100%. I have like 64,000 gold pieces, so that's the equivalent of like if a silver piece was $1, that's like something in the millions. So yeah, 100%.
Wow. I think our answer was Lego, I'm pretty sure.
Lego's a good one too.
All those studs that I have collected throughout all these Lego games.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me and Blaze said about Lego, and yeah, because you can get red bricks and you can get multipliers. So I said, yeah, Lego.
Or like Forza Horizon, I have 24 million credits or something like that. So that would also be
That would be probably one of the good ones because you can drive any sports car you wanted in that in
Exactly.
there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I want to move on from games and stuff and talk about life. What were you like in school?
It depends really. Like in middle school, I was the shy kid, like trying to figure out who I was. I didn't really have any friends. I was looking down at the floor. Um, up until about 8th grade is when I started like gaining my confidence and like figuring out that I can be whoever I wanted to be and nobody else matters. And then high school, into high school, I didn't really pay attention as much as I should have, and I could have like easily applied myself, but I didn't. So I was always in Sunday school, or not Sunday school, summer school, but like I was genuinely a smart kid if I wanted to be. I just never wanted to be, and it was more just like the social space for me that made high school high school.
Yeah. I just got picked on a lot for being short.
Bless
I
him. Bless him.
I,
5'1".
Yeah.
5'1"
made enough-
Blaze.
I made enough friends to have people have my back, even like through elementary school. There was one time when back when dodgeball was still a thing in United States school systems, we would play dodgeball at recess, and some kid like threw a absolutely deflated one at my face, broke my glasses,
Mm.
whole kid and caboodle. So I'm walking back from the nurse's office back to recess. I see that kid holding his eye with a broken arm, just like absolutely crying. And so I walk past like, that's weird. And 2 kids that I didn't even know were like, we got you, don't worry about it.
Damn.
God damn. I had a similar experience in college. So I was doing a Valorant tournament, and I was with some old friends of mine, and we was with this random guy that I've never met. He was in the class higher than us, so he was in the second year, and pretty much he was just cussing me and my friends out like, fuck, what, like he's cussing us out, and I'm sat here and I'm looking at my tutor, and I'm saying to him like, this guy's a cunt, like he's actually a cunt, like what the fuck. So then when we finished, I told him like, mate, look, this guy has just cussed me and my mates out, and I told him straight, he is a cunt. Come the next day, I go into class, and the dude's standing outside my class. So I'm like, oh shit, what do I do? So I'm telling all my mates, I'm telling people who are in my class, like, guys, like, he's outside the class. When we finish, just back me, right? So I'm walking out of class, and he's like, oh, do you want to call me a cunt? Do you want to call me a cunt? Do you want to say it to my face? So I'm just walking, and I'm just being told, just walk, just keep walking, and we get outside by the doors, to go outside. He pulls me back. I swing round, boff in his face. He goes to swing and he misses. So then I got pushed by my friends, like, just keep fucking walking, like keep walking.
Mm.
And I told security, and obviously I got held back to write a statement, and
Right.
I got a warning for self-defense, which I think is ridiculous, but he learned his lesson. I punched him in the face, and he missed.
I never got in fights in school. I always got picked on for being short. I'm still the same height that I was in a freshman in high school.
Bless him.
5'1".
See, I'm allowed to pick on Blaze because he lets me.
Yes. But I
You know,
remember.
when I see Blaze, I'm gonna be like, oh, what's going on? What's going on, bro? Like,
I just remember dodgeball.
head pats,
People would
head pats.
pick me for dodgeball since I was so small.
Mhm.
And I'm kind of pissed they got rid of dodgeball in U.S. schools because apparently it was too violent.
It's not violent. You're throwing a ball at someone. If it
Peop-
hits their face, it's their problem. Like, it doesn't really matter.
I mean, hell,
Exactly.
there's schools in the U.S. that are adding litter boxes to the bathrooms because certain kids identify as cats and dogs. The U.S. school system is completely fucked.
Yeah, and like I just found out that in the town that I live in, our school system is so garbage that one of my coworkers just figured out where Alaska actually is on a map.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The school system is very like fucked here in the UK as well. I heard that students are being like given detentions for being a minute late or 20 seconds late. I also heard that it got that strict that there was cameras in the toilets.
That's disgusting.
That is awful.
They had to get rid of stall doors in our bathrooms because people were smoking weed or doing drugs in the bathroom. Oh,
That's crazy.
speaking of detention stories, when I was in 8th grade, I did track, and I'm on the way back from a track meet, and we were playing Truth or Dare like normal high school kids do. And I got dared to hold some girl's hand, so I asked her if I could hold her hand. She said yeah. Then I asked her to put my arm around her. She said yeah. I get to school the next day. I get in school suspension or detention for like a week because it was sexual harassment. Yeah.
Nice. That's crazy.
Nah, majority of my detentions were all for like. So I said this to Blaze. Like when I was in school, there would be the weirdo who would like try and make people laugh, and they made me laugh, and I would get detention for it.
Oh my god.
Like
Right.
like I'd get sent out of the class. I'd yeah, and the detention in the UK, the detention system goes from 20 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, and 2 hours.
Okay.
Oh
And
goodness.
so yeah, so a 20-minute to an hour can be with the teacher who gave you the detention. Sometimes an hour can be with the head of department.
Hmm.
Maybe sometimes 2 hours. But if it's that bad, 2 hours can be with, like with I don't know. So in the UK we have this thing called SLT, and it's pretty much like so you got your headmaster, you got your deputy headmaster, and then you got like the people beneath them. It would be with them,
Mm.
and yeah, I've been there, done that. I wasn't a naughty person. I never misbehaved. I never misbehaved at school. I should have put more effort into school than I did, but
Yeah, me too.
I mean, come 2020, what was the point? Because COVID was around. What was the point of focusing? You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah.
no, I wasn't. I did. I never misbehaved, but I would get detentions for no reason. But the teachers would write in my. So in the UK we have this thing called a planner. It would be like a notebook thing, and it would have each day of the week, and
Right.
they would write the detention in there, and they would write the reason of the detention, and it was the most ridiculous reasons you can think of.
Wow.
Like,
Mm.
Yeah. No, I get that.
and with Blaze saying that they're putting litter boxes in schools. I'm sorry. When I was in school, shit, my TV just turned off. Hold on. Sorry. Some decent lighting as well. Decent lighting, yeah. as I was saying, when I was in school, we never had that. Like, why are we adding litter boxes? Like, okay, there was a few people who were like coming out as gay, bi, and that was completely fine, but it wasn't as bad as it is today.
I'm scared for the next generation.
Yeah, me too. It was like litter boxes and schools and stuff like that. Like that, I'm all for LGBT rights.
Yeah.
I mean, being by
Yeah,
myself,
I agree with that.
but
I agree with that.
when you're starting to identify as not human, that's where it's kind of like,
We draw
all
the line.
right,
We draw the line.
yeah,
We draw the line.
all right, there might be something wrong here.
Yeah.
Like, I have friends who are gay. I'm all for it. Like, I like being zesty with the homies, but like, if you're gonna identify as a fox and shit in a litter box, you need Jesus. You need Jesus.
Like,
Like,
I'm cool with furries too, like, and people who dress up as it, but
Yeah.
I'm into
when you
cosplay. I
start,
love cosplay.
yeah, when you start like actually thinking that you're a fox, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Like-
fine with all of that, but if you just shove it down people's throats, you're taking it too far.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's like, yeah.
Hmm. Um, I don't know what to talk about. I'm
Trying to think,
lost.
trying to think. Oh God.
Oh, have you ever had any cops raid your school when you were in high school?
Time, all the time.
We had a
Not
time
really.
when cops came in with drug dogs, sniffed everyone's backpacks, and the dogs were peeing on everyone's backpacks.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, there was a time in college where we did have to go through a metal detector because someone had drugs on campus,
Ugh.
and there was a sniffer dog as well. But yeah, I mean, I think my first experience being around that type of stuff with sniffer dogs was like entering the States. I went to Florida one time, and I did a halfway stop in Texas, and there was sniffer dogs and everything, and I was shitting myself because it was my first time experiencing it, but I haven't got any drugs on me, so I was completely fine. But I don't know, I was shitting myself.
Exactly.
It was
Right.
like my first time experiencing it, so first thoughts is, oh shit, what if he sniffs me and starts barking at me, and I get stopped for no reason?
Yep.
Because sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes that happens.
Yeah, it does happen sometimes. I think we actually just had like an officer in the school just patrolling around. Like patrolling around. We had a couple of officers that were just like their whole job was patrolling the school, making sure everything is orderly and stuff like that. But I think they should have done more because I had one of my previous classmates who got expelled. He just like walked into the lunchroom and was like, "Hey, I'm selling cocaine. You want some?" I'm
Oh,
like,
God.
no.
Jesus.
He's like, all right, later.
We had a cop
Ye-
that used to work at my high school, and he got fired and arrested because he was messing around with some of the early high school girls.
Nice.
Yeah, I had a gym teacher who got fired because apparently he had sex with one of the like college girls.
Hmm.
Nice.
Because my school was not only a high school, it had like a college as well.
Right.
So he apparently he had sex with one of the college girls. He was 18, and he was like, I think, in his 30s. So
Speaking
that was
of,
the rumor.
Little.
yeah. Speaking of cops, have any of you ever had a run-in with the cops before?
I've had a couple.
No, not really.
So
I mean, I've been pulled over a couple of times and stuff like that, but
my story
Nah.
is, I live in the Midwest, and of course you got a bunch of country kids with their lifted trucks. One of my buddies we used to hang out in the school parking lot every day after school, and I think it's around 8 p.m. And they get their trucks together and start pushing to see who can go the farthest. And we just see red and blue lights behind us. And we start running. And my buddy's like,
Oh
"This ain't the
shit!
first time we ran from the cops. Last time it was on foot. We got away though.
Oh shit!
The other kids got a ticket."
Nice.
I always loved
You know,
hanging out
I
after school.
I live in like a rough area in the UK, so I live like an hour away from London. So I live in like a small town, and like my area is really shitty. So most recently, like last month, I saw this woman run over a little girl,
Oh my
and
god.
she ran like she genuinely drove away like nothing happened. Obviously, she drove back and like checked on it, like checked on and everything. Ambulance came, but I don't know what happened afterwards. But I'm a nosy fuck. But no, I mean, it's like it's fuck. And then a couple years ago, there was people by the high street with machetes and everything. I'm like, bro, what is my country doing? Like,
What
the
is
fuck?
going on?
Like
I
my
live
area, uh,
I live in a relatively good area now. Everywhere around me is kind of fucked over. Because I'm an hour outside of the Twin Cities. So an hour south of me and an hour north of me are kind of rough. But I moved from a town in Washington State that was okay when I moved, but then like a week afterwards, they found a sex trafficking ring like just down the block from where I lived. Um, like, and they were like leaving out strollers with babies in them to like trying to kidnap young moms that like would care about that.
Ugh,
It was bad.
damn,
It was bad.
that's disgusting.
yeah, that is fucked, bro.
Hmm.
I don't want to I don't want to get into it too much because this is a topic that I do feel like is very, very controversial. But um, with the recent events happening in the world, um, what is your thoughts with the shit going on in LA?
I think the media is blowing it up way more than it actually is. I think LA is still probably a functioning city. I mean, it still is a functioning city. It's just the radical violence is unnecessary completely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's expanded in the UK. Recently in Northern Ireland, um, there was riots for anti-immigrant stuff, and people's houses were set on fire.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and I was saying to people like, this shit is getting out of hand. Like, even though the riots in Northern Ireland and LA are completely two different riots, they're actually connected. If you
yeah,
actually research it, they're actually connected.
Yep.
But I was also saying like this shit could come to London. It could
yeah,
get that bad. It will come to London, and I live an hour away. So from my small town, it could actually end up coming from London to my small town, and you know what I mean?
yep. I mean, I'm feeling that too with like the riots happening and then the political assassination that happened over here,
Yeah.
which was like the
Yeah,
first one in years. So
Uh,
yeah, it's fucked.
have you seen Trump's saying on what happens if Iran tries to assassinate him?
no, I haven't.
It was
I just kind of
hilarious.
I just kind of figured he'd blow them up, to be
He
honest.
he said something along the lines of, "If they even try to shoot at me, I already have plans to shoot missiles over there." Like instantly, as soon as he gets hit, missiles. I'm like, oh damn.
I just think the whole like there will never. So I saw this thing online. There will never, ever, ever be a World War III because realistically, if there was nukes being sent from one country to another and then another one sent to another, like we're all dead, and then
Mhm.
you've got all these billionaires that are still alive, and they can't make no money.
Right.
The billionaires are the reason we don't have World War III. So, like, I just think that is the realistic way forward. Like, I just think, honestly, the way the world is going right now, I just think it just should be really. It's fucked. I mean, I saw that Trump spoke to Putin. That like it was just talking to him, trying to make peace and shit. And Putin spoke about it as well. But
Yep.
I just think what's going on with Iran and that, I just think it's fucked. Like, even though it has been going on for such a long time, not even recently, it's been going on for years and years.
Yeah.
It's been building up. It's been building up to this moment in history.
Black Ops
So
2.
Black
Yeah.
Ops 2.
Yeah. I
Black
mean,
Ops 2.
Oh, did you see in real life the YouTube channel posted that video today of the June 20th YouTube video that Menendez puts out?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. And the guy who looks like Menendez, I'm waiting for his speech to come out. Because he mentioned
oh
about
yeah,
Iran and Israel.
Yeah.
I'm just connecting that Call of Duty did that like today.
Listen, I'm waiting for the guy who spoke about Israel and Iran. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for him to be like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. I'm waiting for him to say something, because he will say something.
What was it? In the Black Ops 2 campaign, Woods talks about how China is hiding or keeping minerals, like rare minerals from us. That's actually happening in real life right now. It's like, damn.
Like, whoever, like the guy who wrote Black Ops 2 definitely is a time traveler.
Yeah, I mean, there was also a part early on in the game where United States Air Force bombs Yemen, and we did that.
Yeah.
What is going on?
And then there was that part where they're literally talking about bombing Iran. I think it
Mhm.
was set June 19th of 2025 in the game. And they're talking about it yesterday.
Yep. Yes, they were.
Scary.
Was it recently? The UK, they passed the bill for assisted death.
What's that?
I can't remember what they said, but if someone is pretty much going to die, like if they're on the brink of dying, I don't know, it might be a doctor or something like that, can kind of end their life,
Oh.
like kind of end it, put them down.
Oh.
I'm not too sure if that is the case. I haven't really looked into it, but they've passed the bill for assisted death.
Right.
So it's, and a lot of people are kind of upset about it.
I got one more question before we end this. Since we were just talking about Black Ops 2, what's your favorite Call of Duty campaign?
Ghosts all the way.
MW 2019's was really good. Like really good. It was
Yeah.
I think they did a good job of bringing modern problems into a campaign. I wish it was a little bit more controversial. I know they did that with MW2, like they did a
Yeah.
plane scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, MW 2019 would be my favorite recent Call of Duty campaign. My favorite Call of Duty campaign is a tie between Black Ops 2 and World at War.
Ooh, nice.
And
Yeah.
Black Ops 1 it also is honorable mention there because there's just so many, playing through it right now, there's just so many iconic moments in that game.
Yeah, no, I rate that.
I'd have to say, I'd have to go with Modern Warfare 2019 as well, because wasn't that at the very end? No, Modern Warfare 2 at the very end, when they're looking at the phone at the very end, and the girl's like, "Do you know who that is?" And Captain Price just says, Who was the villain in Modern Warfare 3?
Makarov.
Yeah, he's like
Makarov.
Makarov, and then it cuts to a black screen.
Yeah, that
It's
was the
amazing.
storyline for Modern Warfare 2 was really good.
Yeah.
I think the storyline for Modern Warfare 3 was really good too, but the gameplay of it was not as good.
I just don't like the open
Yeah.
world concept.
I think it would have been
Yeah.
better if it wasn't the same thing repeated over and over.
It's
Yeah,
like
no, I agree.
it's like when I played the Modern Warfare 3 campaign, I told my friends Soap dies, and they're like, "Why are you spoiling it?" It's like he died in the old
Yeah,
trilogy.
right.
Why would they
Like,
change it?
They're not gonna change that. I mean,
And then everyone thought Captain Price was gonna die from the trailer of the campaign, because there was a scene where it shows Captain Price just falling on the ground, and everyone was freaking out.
right.
Yeah.
Um,
Right. Before we wrap it up, I just want to mention that, guys, we are releasing merch on the 1st of July. We've got so much to launch. Yeah, me and Blaze have been in the works on so much stuff for you guys. So be sure to check out the merch on July 1st. Check out our social medias as well for insight on the merch. And yeah,
Alrighty. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you, Anvo, for coming on for our 3rd episode.
yeah, thank you for coming on.
Well, thanks for having me.
It was nice having you. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment what you want us to talk about in the next episode, and we'll catch y'all later. Peace out.
Take care, guys.
Later.